What's the deal? It's Ty G, and you now rocking with hip hop since 1987.
Shout my hip hop since 1987, niggas. HipHopSince1987.com.
What's good? It's your boy Rick Dange here with Ty G. What's good with you, bro?
What's the deal, bro?
I'm chilling, man. It's a pleasure having you in front of the camera.
Appreciate that.
For the people that's watching this that might not know who you are, let them know your name and let them know where you're coming from.
I'm Ty G. I come from Coatesville, Pennsylvania.
Okay. Now, so you got two people with you. Who you got with you on the camera?
That's my brother Q, and that's my brother D.
Okay. Now, you mentioned Coatesville.
Yeah.
For people that might not be familiar, Coatesville is definitely one of those cities that if it was the size of Philadelphia, y'all would be right there. I mean, no question about it.
We definitely got a lot of talent in the city. It's just the simple fact that it's like really nothing there.
Right.
So it's just like coming out of the city is kind of hard. Like a lot of people talk about coming from the bottom, but Coatesville is really the bottom.
That's
There's
for sure.
there for anybody.
Now, what was life like for you growing up coming out of Coatesville?
Struggle, for real. Mostly. Like, I lived in an apartment building my whole life, you feel me? So coming up, it was like kind of hard. I didn't really have like a strong support system. Everything really just came from being around my guys, for real. They was like my family to me.
Right. Now, what actually got you into music?
To be honest, I don't know. I just had a love for it. Like, coming up hearing a lot of different artists, I don't know what music just really just dragged into my life. I just had a love for it. Now,
how would you describe your style? Like,
I don't know. I can't really describe it. I got a lot, like on this upcoming project it's called I Thank You. Like, I got a lot of different type of feels on it. But like, I like being aggressive, but at the same time I like letting you feel me.
Okay. Now, what makes you different from other artists that are coming from your area?
My sound, my flow, what I'm talking about, how I deliver the music, everything. To be honest, everything.
How long you been rapping?
I've been rapping for like 2 years now, but I just started taking it serious. I got another person that I work with, his name Cash, YPM Cash.
Okay.
Seeing him, like, he really like made the city like get hope. You feel me? Like, he got a couple songs on there that on his SoundCloud. He got videos called We Can't Lose. I gotta go check that out. Almost 200,000 plays on SoundCloud, 100,000 on YouTube. So he really gave me a lot of hope.
Okay, let's talk about music a little bit. Have you ever released a mixtape before, or is this gonna be your first real project?
This is gonna be my first real put together project.
Okay. And what did you say the title of it was again?
I Thank You. It's like, I named it like that because it's just like, it really go out to my mom. I kind of like thank her for everything that we went through. But at the same time, it's like, to everybody that I ever came across, I thank you, because that made me who I am, you feel me?
Okay.
Rocking with it.
Now, can you tell us anything about the project, like features, production?
My man Denny, it's called The Black Room. I go to the studio down there in Allentown. I got You Pay Me Cash on there. I got Q on there. Justin Rari.
Okay.
I'm gonna look out for a few more people to put on there, but as of now, that's it.
Okay. You got a release date, potential release date?
Just know it's coming within the next 2 months for sure.
Okay, so this summer, we gonna get it this summer.
Yeah, this summer I'm finishing up like probably the next 2 studio sessions.
Okay. Now, for people that's watching this that may have never heard you before, what's the first song that they should Google or look up from you?
Go to YouTube and look up Almighty Flow.
Okay.
Yeah, but my SoundCloud, Ty G, I got a lot of different type of feels on there. Go check it out.
Okay, you mentioned SoundCloud. People are definitely watching. Is gonna want to follow you. Let them know your Instagram, your Twitter, SoundCloud. Give them all your handles.
You can follow me on Instagram _TYYGG. You can follow me on Snapchat at TYYYGG, and you can follow me on Twitter at Ty G. Follow my SoundCloud, Ty G.
Okay. Now, do you have like a label or a team movement, like a name for your camp or anything, or is it just, what's the name of the camp?
Yeah, it's called You Pay Me.
Okay, You Pay Me.
My little brother that I was telling you about, Cash,
Right.
that's his little, we just took it and ran with it.
So
YPM.
Do y'all want to get a deal? Do you want to stay independent? Like, what's the plan for the company?
To be honest, we gonna push the independent, but if a deal that's, you know, obviously
the bag is right,
yeah, right,
you will take it. Okay,
yeah, we'll take that.
Let's talk about hitting the road a little bit. Like, we're in Philly now. Coatesville right outside of Philadelphia, so I don't really count that. But you will be performing at the HipHopSince 1987 showcase with Jalo Beats on July 2nd. What should the fans expect from you at your performance?
A lot of energy. I'm really looking forward to it. I can't wait. I feel like, you know, when we get on stage, we gonna rock and have fun.
Okay, there's gonna be a lot of people in the building, producers, A&R, people that could definitely change your life. So I'm expecting you to turn up.
Yeah, I just want to meet them.
Right,
if anything,
right.
I'm gonna let the music do the talking. So.
Right. Now, do you have any other shows this summer that you know about that you're doing? Like any hostings for parties or anything?
Yeah, I usually, you know, throughout the year, people book me for little parties, local parties and shit like that. But on top of that, we got a lot of different people that's reaching out to me in my email right now. So to be honest, I feel like after I drop my tape, everything gonna go up from there. But you know.
So what's gonna be the first single or the next single you're gonna promote off the tape?
It's a song called "What We Doing." It's just basically like letting you know what we doing literally every day of my life. So it's kind of like a up-tempo street kind of vibe, but at the same time you feeling me. So
would you put yourself in the reality rap category?
Yeah.
Okay. Nice. Yeah. Now, a lot of people, when I ask them this question, I usually ask the Philly artists when I run into them, but I'm gonna ask you the same question. How do you feel about the climate of the music industry in the Philadelphia and surrounding area right now?
Right now, I feel like Philly's like definitely at a high peak to a point to where like it's a lot of people that is turned right now. But Philly always been a strong city in the music, you know. So.
Okay. So let me ask you a question. What do you think is going to be the thing that gets you over the hurdle? Because, you know, there's a lot of people that rap right now. Like, what's going to be that thing that you do that's going to catch people's attention and get you to the next level?
I feel like my sound. I feel like the music, to be honest. I feel like, you know, like just letting, like, because I got a totally different feel than just everybody, period. Like, you know, even when you talk about just outside of Philly, like people that's higher calibers, I got a whole different sound than everybody. And I'm coming with straight bars, so it's just like.
Okay. Now, if I grabbed your phone right now and I plugged it in the computer, who's on your iPod right now? Besides your homies?
Probably NBA Youngboy.
Okay.
That's my boy.
I was going to ask you next, if you could work with anybody, who would you work with?
Anybody right now?
Anybody. R&B or rap?
Probably Meek.
Okay. Why Meek?
That's my favorite artist, always been. I always felt him since, you know, the Nappy Breeze. Always.
Okay. Now, definitely 2018's pretty much halfway over. What's your plans for the rest of the year?
Plans for the next year, drop the tape. I got a lot of visuals that I want to shoot, a ton of visuals. And by the end of the year, I want like my following to be 10 times stronger.
Right.
From this point on, it's just gonna be straight grind.
Okay, consistency. That's all it's about, man. Yeah. Do you have a go-to video guy, or are you looking for videographers if they want to reach out? They hit you up.
Yeah, right now I work with Maggie Rudisil.
Okay.
But I'm gonna reach out to a lot of people. I feel like this is like in my city. They kind of already know like what we doing, like what we can do. So it's kind of like everybody know we can make music, we can make songs. So now it's taking it to the next level. So. Okay.
So what do you think is the hardest part about making it out of your city?
Getting known. Like nobody knows of us, you feel me? So it's just like if I can take that to the next step, I actually just want to take the city like as a whole, as our whole, you know, YPM. Like when we, if we ever get there, we probably are though.
Nah, man, you keep working. I mean,
we get to that point, I just feel like I'm gonna do a lot for the city, you feel me?
Okay.
And that's my main goal as of now, because I know when the bad comes, everybody around me gonna be straight. So.
Right. Well, is there anything else you want to leave the people with before we get out of here?
Yeah, I just want y'all to really pay attention, because it's really happening. You know, tune in to Ty G. Go follow me on everything.
Okay. It's your boy Rick Dange here with Ty G.
Shout out HipHopSince1987.
Yes, sir. And we are signing out with HipHopSince1987.com.
Shout my HipHopSince1987 niggas. HipHopSince1987.com.
Rest in peace, my brother Shadi.
Rest in peace.
The night he died, I was in the crib. I got the phone call that he passed away. He got killed. I was going through it. I just wrote a verse. So I went on the studio, and my man Matt called Fat G's. Shout out to Fat.
Shout to Fat
and
Cheese.
told Fat, slide down. And Fat came with Pound Side. I already had my verse laid for the song. And Pop was like, bro, I got this hook for the joint. Pound Side Pop went in there, laid the hook, and Fat did the verse. And that's how we came up with it.